Hello there, everyone. How is everyone doing tonight? We are back. We're playing some more Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2. We're gonna get right into it. It's good to be back streaming again, even though it was only like a day break, but still. Take a shot, he said Phenon Gelfa. What are you doing on Dante? We love the Ithorians. More games could take notes from KOTOR 2's sense of connection, because so many things in this game are interconnected. How can it be corrected? What's so unusual about the Kinrath's behavior? Why are you so anxious to leave Dantooine? He plays Bazak now. Atten would love that you picked up Bazak. It sounds like he's really good. As much as I would love to, I don't really know how to play Bazak that well. I'm interested. Can I play for the armor combatants? Do you have any cards I could buy? Okay, we could buy his cards at least. We'll help you out in that way. We'll buy your extra cards. I guess that's where you keep your winnings, and we just robbed you. Next time, lock it. I don't know. I guess he keeps his winnings over there, too. Sadly, we don't get to visit the planet where... Oh, no. How could I forget his name? How could I forget this guy's name? Ben Quadraneros, yeah. Sadly, we don't get to visit Ben Quadraneros' planet where he stored all of his credits. We don't get to visit that in this game. This man gapes at your lightsaber.
Jedi, I've got to tell the others.
If you warn the others, I will destroy you.
Master Jedi. I won't tell nobody if you spare me. I promise.
I'm not gonna spare you. I can't take the chance that you will betray me. Die, worm! Good. HK-47 jumped into action. Yes!
There are times when your actions make my behavior core glow.
Thank you, HK-47. Love you. Love you, buddy. Mwah.
Greetings, and good day, traveler. On behalf of the Kunda settlement, I am programmed to welcome you to Dantooine. Is there something I can do to serve you?
You are a damaged droid. What happened to
My
you?
apologies. I have no recollection of the Sith invasion topic.
That's not what I asked you.
Error.
Sith invasion?
Memory overflow. Resetting. May I be of any further service to you?
Droid, run a diagnostic and report.
Processing. Exterior damage analysis. Level 7 impairment. Multiple casing breaches detected. Bifellow circles misaligned by 32 degrees. Memory storage overflow. Memory unit is approximately 56 months overdue for maintenance.
Man, this poor droid. Fix the droid's memory unit.
Jedi. Welcome back to Dantooine. Is there something I can do to serve you?
Why did you call me a Jedi?
My memory banks recognize you as a Jedi. You are among many Jedi who were trained in the Academy here at the Enclave, prior to its destruction during the Sith invasion.
What do you know of me specifically?
You are on the register as one of the Jedi who left the Enclave to fight in the Mandalorian Wars. My memory has no record of your return before now.
Is that all?
You had no direct interaction with this droid. However, I have one instance of a conversation between Master Group and Vandar regarding you.
Tell me more.
Playback. Error. Recording partially corrupted. Resolving.
Today I
Is this the only appearance of Vandar in this whole game?
Discipline. I want to know what action you intend. Luke, I respect your wisdom, but it is not your concern. But uncontrolled. Whatever the other Padawans see him do, they are quick to do the same. Other students dislike him intensely. True. An average student of the Force, but with a unique strength. He's a natural leader. I strongly disagree. Mediocre Jedi, lust for power, will lead to the dark side. Furthermore,
Recording degraded. End playback. May I be of any further service to you?
That's very much true about leadership. You either inspire the people around you by doing great things and then following you, right? You call them, they come. Or they see how powerful you are to other people and they despise you for it. They view you as a threat. What can you tell me about Dantooine?
Is a rural world, far removed from most galactic trade routes. Historically, agriculture has been Dantooine's primary industry. Since the destruction of the Jedi Enclave, salvage of the ruins has become a key area of growth for the local community.
What do you know of the ruins?
The ruins of the Jedi Enclave can be found northwest of the Kunda outpost. You may visit the ruins at your own risk. Zeron strongly urges salvagers to avoid the highly dangerous sublevel of the Enclave ruins.
So we'll definitely be going to the highly dangerous sublevels of the ruins. Tell me about how the Sith Enclave, whatever.
Recollection of the Sith invasion topic.
Sith invasion?
And may I be over?
You can literally loop that whole thing. Is there any work
The
available here?
local militia occasionally offers employment to qualified soldiers. Speak to Zeron in the Kunda outpost. Additionally, many visitors come to Kunda to explore the ruins for salvage opportunities.
I don't know if you'd consider that a glitch, but maybe that's glitch 15 or 16. I've kind of lost track. Salvage.
Kunda's salvage industry is a main source of income for the local community.
They're stealing the copper out of the walls.
Salvagers may remove relics from designated salvage areas within the ruins.
So you can just walk into the ruins and take anything you
The
wish.
fee to remove a relic from Dantooine is proportionate to the appraised value of the item. For more details, speak to Administrator Terena Adare at the Kunda outpost.
This seems like a very easy way for people to just steal stuff from the Enclave, because you have to report your findings. Like, what if I don't report what I found? I want to talk about something else.
Further service to you?
What are the local areas of
The main
interest?
area of interest for visitors is the Kunda outpost. There you will find the local officials who preside over the Dantooine colony. Administrator Terena Adare and militia leader Zeron. Zeron strongly urges salvagers to avoid...
We already heard that.
If you
I'll
will
be going now.
excuse me, I must continue my appointed rounds.
Thank you. You don't even get a name, battered protocol droid. Did we get this? Yeah, we already got that cylinder. The plasteel cylinder. There's just a dead body on the floor. So we know where we've been. We leave dead bodies to mark where we go. Are you a Kier? You are a Kier. What do you sell?
Previsto bussuto nele gravatala e ronda nana nintolo gradatira.
Observation. It is a hostile galaxy master. Upgrades would allow us to pulverize our enemies more efficiently.
Can I see what you've got? HK-47 is like, hold on, I wouldn't be opposed to getting some upgrades. The HK control cluster. That's in case you didn't already get it. But now we can have it in our inventory. HK, you were excited for nothing. This person doesn't really have anything.
No,
you don't. Why are you here? What do you have, a solar sailor like Count Dooku does? Who is Zara? What can you tell me about Dantooine? I am only recently arrived. I guess that's grammatically correct. I am only recently arrived. I don't think your mouth ever fully closes. Have the mercenaries hurt anyone? Why are the salvagers trouble? Well, maybe you'll be able to call us a friend, Akir. Maybe. Can we take your money from your... No. He's a much better guard with his money, so to say. Can we go inside? This door's locked. This door is locked.
Hey, get away from that door. The last time somebody messed with it, it was locked down for months before we could fix it.
I'm gonna mess with it.
Yes, is there?
I didn't want to talk to you, Goto. I want to mess with the door. Oh, he's coming back.
Tell you, leave the door alone.
I'm gonna keep touching it. You can't tell me. You can't tell me what to do.
What did I tell you? Leave the door alone.
He's got slightly different line deliveries for that. It's like they knew that someone would mess with the door more than one time. It's interesting how this is the old Satali place. Because as a kid, I always wondered what happened to the Satali place, because I didn't really read and I skipped through the dialogue, but that's a different point.
You'll find little welcome here, Jedi. For your own good, I recommend you speak to Administrator Adari, quickly finish your business in Kunda, and go.
You will answer my
I'll
questions.
answer your questions.
Tell me about the
She's
Administrator.
agricultural administrator of Dantooine. After the Sith attacked, she kept us together. Without her, the only thing you'd see around here would be mercenaries.
Why are there so many mercenaries here? Also, what happened to the rest of the government?
We'd had problems with Mandalorian mercenaries even before the Jedi Civil War. The Jedi helped clear most of the problem up, but after the war, many soldiers from both sides of the conflict became mercenaries. And since we're so far from the core, some started gathering here.
Did they cause
The
any
difference
problems?
between an out-of-work mercenary and a bandit is just a fiber blade's edge. The only thing that can prove they've done is intimidate a few farmers. The farmers give them goods, money, food, or whatever just to stay on their good side. The only one that isn't scared of them is the administrator. There have also been a lot of disappearances recently, and not all of them can be blamed on Cathhounds. Nobody can prove the mercenaries are responsible.
Yet. Who has
Here
disappeared?
and there, or a family. We lost enough people during the war that keeping the Cathhound and Kinrath populations under control hasn't been possible, so there are a lot of animal attacks. Some deaths, too. So the disappearances might be just a coincidence, but a lot of the stubborn folks seem to be more accident-prone.
I'll be going now.
Cause any more trouble.
We just end the conversation like that. That's very on brand for me in real life. I just end conversations like that. I'm like, see ya, goodbye, I'm done.
Do you
I gotta
actually
go.
believe a Jedi would return here? After all they've done to us? They wouldn't dare.
They certainly would. You remember how they were. Always so superior, so arrogant, and never lending a hand when we really needed them.
I can hear
Don't
you.
believe it.
You should. My cousin's friend, he used to tend the gardens around the Enclave. He swears he saw a Jedi in Kunda. Could be hiding anywhere.
Well, I hope it's true. I hear there's a bounty on them, and we could certainly use the money.
Unless somebody beats you to it.
Okay, I'm literally right here. The settler notices your lightsaber, and then she's laughing about it. The settler notices your lightsaber. What about now? Do you notice it now?
Welcome to Kunda. You're a salvager, right? You'll need to see Administrator Adare to get access to the ruins. If you need directions to anything else, just ask.
Where is the
Her office
administrator?
is directly behind this room. You really can't miss it. She can see you now if you like.
Why does everyone think I'm a salvager?
You're not. The only heavily armed people that visit us are either salvagers or mercenaries.
He's like, you are currently sticking an axe directly through my
To
desk.
be a mercenary.
Where is the what do you have in
The things that
Kunda?
would most interest you are our weapon merchant and Zeron, the leader of our militia. Akari is still around here somewhere too. He sells droid components.
Where can I find the weapon
Just
shop?
go to the central corridor and make a right. His shop is the first on the right.
I should have announced it, but that was a hydration check. Make sure you're drinking water. I'm gonna take another sip because I'm still thirsty. Why would I need to see
If
Zeron?
you get into any trouble, he's the person you contact. Unfortunately, recent problems with the salvagers and mercenaries have kept him quite busy.
Recent problems? Like what? We already know about all the mercenary problems. They're really hammering home the mercenary
They're a constant
problems.
source of friction for us. I hear the salvagers are having some internal problems too. No, I couldn't. If you're really interested in that, just speak to Zeron. Certainly. What do you want to know? Her office is directly behind this room. You really can't miss it. She can see you now if you like.
Okay, I have to go. My people need me. It's like, man, I have to go to the bathroom. Staff?
People here hate Jedi. When they were here, they tried helping us. I don't blame them.
Are you waiting for
Sword.
the administrator too? You won't have to wait too long. But if you want results, now that you may never get here.
Why not?
Kunda's like a droid without its power cell. Useless. We have problems all over, and the most you can get out of the administrator is a pat in the back.
I'm sick of all their excuses and empty words. I need justice now.
I fought in the war, and I know how to use my blaster rifle. If the administrator or Zeron doesn't do something, then I will.
I mean, that's pretty typical of upper management. They don't really like when middle or lower management. I mean, I guess, yeah, she is upper management, but still. They don't like when lower management gets involved. What exactly is your problem?
Salvagers are the problem. They strip bare the ruins that belong to the people of Dantooine. Then they sell what they find back to us at inflated prices.
I'm not a violent man. I've had my share of it in the war. I sincerely hoped I could just hang my blaster rifle on the wall as a souvenir for my grandchildren.
But I can't farm without my equipment.
The salvager stole your equipment?
Well, yes and no. I brought my moisture vaporator to Kunda to be serviced. On the way back to my farm, I took a shortcut next to the Enclave ruins. Damn Lagrets came out of nowhere. I had to run before they made a meal of me. When I returned to retrieve my equipment, the salvagers had already stripped it bare. I went to their camp to get back my moisture vaporator. This smug fellow Joran told me that he found it within the ruins, and by law, it belongs to him now. He said he'd give it to me for the bargain price of 500 credits. I wasn't very
happy about it, but the law was on his side. So I paid this scoundrel. Now the moisture evaporator doesn't work because it is mysteriously missing its modulator. Jordan is offering to sell me a modulator he found for another 500 credits.
Jordan's a scumbag. Is there anything I can do to help? Why doesn't the administrator?
It's hard to deal with womp rats when you got a gundark on your back.
You making biscuits, Kyrie?
Around to it, but I think by then it'll be too
Good, because I'm a little
I
hungry.
understand that the wheels turn slowly in this sort of thing, but my crops are in immediate danger. The salvaging laws in Vantamina are a mess, and in my mind, they favor the salvagers. I suppose you could. Actually, you almost look like a salvager. If you could go to the salvager camp and convince the salvager Jordan to return my modulator, I would be very grateful. I'm not rich, but I have some souvenirs from the war I could give you.
Ooh. You'll have to cut. If you want my help, you'll have to cough up more than a couple of dusty old war trophies.
These
I'm about to
war
cough up a
trophies
couple
are
of dusty
advanced
old war
weapons
trophies.
some of the Sith troopers had. Heavy ordnance, which wouldn't be much good for defending my home. I might be able to offer more if you take care of the problem, though. Can you help me out?
I'll see what I can do.
That's great. I'm certainly not getting any help around here. If you need to know anything more, just ask me.
Okay, good. No light side points. I did not want to get any. Beirun Modrol. You look like Frodo.
Do you have any troubles to report? I'm here to help. I just hope you aren't here about Garavik.
Okay, well now I am here about Garavik.
Oh, sorry. If you're brand new to these parts, you
Hi,
may not
Kyrie,
have
don't hit
any
the
issues
camera.
with Garavik.
Don't hit the
Unlike
camera,
most
baby.
Everyone else.
Don't do it. Who is Garavik?
You're fortunate not to know him. He's a salvager. His purpose in life seems to be...
Kyrie, don't hit the camera.
I can tell he's back in Kunda just by the pounding in my head. If you're not here about Garavik, do you have some other problem?
Who are you,
Well,
Frodo?
call me a defective protocol droid. Manners, right. I'm Barun Modrol. I'm Captain Zeron's right-hand man. I help run the militia here. Well, that makes it sound more important than I am. Zeron takes...
Your lips weren't moving.
...running the militia. If you have any real trouble, you'd have to go to him anyway.
Isn't being hands-on a good thing?
This is... sensitive. It's not really a secret, though. A lot of people are upset with Zeron. He's a hard man and doesn't answer to anybody. Except, I suppose, the administrator. The thing is, he expects everyone to follow all the laws. That's not normally a bad thing. But the mercenaries are used to having a bit more freedom. So, it's like Zeron keeps prodding a rancor with a stun stick. To a rancor, it's just a minor nuisance. But if you keep at it, he's gonna fight back. The mercenaries aren't unreasonable. They're mostly just war veterans looking for work. But Zeron just keeps poking them. So he has to get involved to make sure that the militia does what he wants. Otherwise, we'd probably give the mercenaries some room.
With some people, if you give them a little room, they'll take a lot more. That's very true. Has the administrator talked to him about it?
It's hard to say. They meet a lot. But it seems to me they let each other alone for the most part. I'm sure there's a lot going on with the militia that the administrator doesn't even know about. It's tricky. You see, I think Zeron may be taking this whole thing a little personal. I'm not sure. Just a guess. I also think he's doing more to provoke them than just investigating every complaint against them hard. He's up to something. If someone could just ask a few questions, turn up some answers. Maybe see if Zeron isn't being completely honest with the rest of us? Well, then maybe he should be replaced.
If I look into it, is there any chance I could get a reward? Wouldn't that make you captain,
I don't
though?
want to be made captain that way. But if my hunch is right, he's just about the worst person to leave in charge. So if you happen to find something out like that, you should see Administrator Adare. If you have to do some footwork to check into things, you'll be compensated. We should probably talk about something else. I hate going behind the captain's back. I just feel... I just have a feeling about it.
Is Beirun a Jedi? Seems like Dantooine has had a lot of trouble.
I don't even want to get into it. Ask around if you want to know the details. It'll just make my headache worse if I talk about it. I don't know what we'd do without Administrator Adare. She managed to plow through a lot of the family bickering once the Sith left during the war. She's kept us together. Oh, and Zeron too, I suppose.
He really doesn't like Zeron, and that's another way to get back to it. I've got other questions.
I'll tell you anything that's public knowledge. Most militia news passes by me and Zeron. I might be able to help.
I want to visit the ruins of the Jedi Enclave?
You should see Administrator Adare about that. She'll be able to set you up. You're not a typical salvager, so I don't expect you'll have any trouble there.
I wondered if you knew anything about Sulru's problem.
You heard about that. We have so much to look into that Sulru's concern is pretty low on our list. We asked the salvagers, but they claim that the salvager responsible is nowhere to be found.
Great. I want to visit the ruins of the Jedi Enclave. We already asked that. I've heard rumored there's a Jedi around here.
Too. People get really riled up about Jedi around here. Some people seem to have a selective memory. During the war, the Jedi were a big help here. They did everything for us, from clearing out dangerous beasts to solving a murder investigation. I try to stay out of it, though.
That's literally all things Revan did.
Popular around here.
Do you know if the rumor is true?
Maybe. Although I don't know why a Jedi would come back here. The only reason why people ever came here before was the Enclave. And with that gone...
The Jedi are a blight, their time is over.
I've heard all that before. I don't agree with you, but there are plenty of people who would. Talking about...
influence lost, Beirun.
These days. Any other cheerful problems you want to talk about?
Not that he's even a, companion. It's interesting. I wonder if Telltale had a game come out before this where you're gaining influence. And then I also wonder what the first game where you gained influence with party members in a manner like this was. I'd like to talk about something else.
What do you need?
I'll be going now.
Stay out of trouble now.
Thank you, Frodo. This is where the weapons shop is. Adam Larp. He used to be outside in KOTOR 1. He's moving up in the world. Now he's inside. What's your mission? He's a good salesman. Let me see what you're selling. He's got a robe. Can we sell him anything? Is there anything we can sell? All these vibro swords are customized, though. Yeah. We really don't have a single thing we could sell. I know we've been very good about optimizing what we keep versus what we sell, but wow. We have nothing to sell. Okay, sorry, Adam, but we can't buy anything from you. Oh, I don't want to pull out a gun on you. I would like to ask you some questions. How long have you been here?
Wala kung iskimo pa muliras ni mo po duana. Jenis meraka wachino sa impos mo chachani rikatsan. Wala kung iskimo pa muliras ni mo po duana. Gararanta miki sikosas. Yeme narama inosos miki sa mitsu michi inkararich ni okapom. Niko bolotong la do chong lao. Gararanta miki sikosas. Yeme narama inosos miki sa mitsu michi inkararich ni okapom. Niko bolotong la do chong lao.
What do you know about the mercenaries?
Arashino sukakadon, bakanando bruno intolveratuno. Tunisinon kanaki mochi so akagla. King kunma bolira michikipun.
Nice banter. You try the same line on everyone. I love Adam. He's probably one of the better NPCs. Why are there so many Kinrath and Kath hounds around? I think that explains what happened to the old Crystal Cave, because the Crystal Cave moves locations in this game. At least from what I remember. I think I should be going now. Thank you, Adam. We're finding out a lot of information. I don't know if you can even get in here. Maybe this is the Jedi's room or something. And maybe that's why it's locked. He's in there.
Any more trouble for Tatooine?
There's Zeron.
Enough of it for a lifetime.
I'm the militia captain here. Are you here because you're in trouble or looking for it?
I prefer to call it a challenge, not trouble. I'm looking for it for the proper price. Neither one.
I see. Well, what's your reason for coming to militia headquarters?
I'm looking for information.
Pick worse places to look for that. Baroon is normally the one to go with questions, but I could answer a few things for you.
I don't like this guy. He's sketchy.
I've got some work for you too. You want something?
What sort of work do you
I've
have?
seen a lot of visitors come through Kunda. You're the first one in a while that looks the capable sort. We have a small problem with Kinrath. Maybe you've already seen some of them. They're coming from a cave in the Kunda Plains. I'd take care of it myself, but there aren't many people in the militia. We'd lose too many men. There's a reward if you do it.
How much is the reward?
2,000 credits.
Okay. With so few settlers, lives are much more important than credits.
Oh! We have more important things to do.
I wonder how high our persuade would have to be. Why is this place so overrun with
They're
Kinrath?
normally just pests.
Don't hit the camera, Kyrie. No, you hit the camera.
Started near the end of the Civil War.
You guys probably saw that.
Even the Authorian.
That's funny.
Smart about such things.
How dangerous is it?
Very. Kinrath you see on the plains aren't as tough as the ones inside the caves. May not look much different, but they are tough.
What do you know about the
I
cave?
used some explosives to seal the cave a couple years back. Just made them angrier. They burrowed another entrance even closer to us. I know there are crystals in there too. Some of the salvagers once thought about going in there to get some extra credits. Too many Kinrath though. Cave is on the southeast side of the plains. Shouldn't be hard to find.
I'll see what I can do.
I can ask. You want something?
Yes, I do. What's Garavic's connection to the militia?
The salvagers went deep into the ruins and found a lot of Jedi relics. It's the most valuable haul the salvagers ever got. But all the salvagers that went down there are dead. So it seems every day or so some salvager comes claiming they're owed by such and such, or that they're related. The whole thing makes me sick. Garovic says he won the whole claim in a Pazak game with the last survivor, right before he killed him. But that was a fair fight. There were witnesses, but nobody remembers Garovic ever playing Pazak. I just hope someone takes this blasted claim off my hands. I'm tired of those lowlives pestering me. We've got real work to do. You want something?
Let's not give that information away. Can I ask you some general questions?
You should talk to Barun about general questions.
Oh man, I wanted to learn more about general questions though. How is the militia doing?
Not more than a dozen of us, and there's too many problems. People keep hoping that the Republic sends help. We gotta help ourselves.
What do you know about the administrator?
She gets things done. The whole place would fall apart without her. Dantooine isn't the center of much of anything. Our most talented people sometimes leave. Hard for someone to stay a farmer when they have the itch to do something greater. So we're lucky the administrator never went elsewhere. Bet she'd make a decent senator even.
Probably. Could you tell me about Kunda?
It's our home. Might be the start of an honest capital someday. Right now it's not much more than a swoop bike stop.
I wonder if it ever does become a capital. How do you feel about the
I
mercenaries?
don't have anything to say about that.
Because he's connected to it. I'd like to talk about something else.
You want something?
I'll be going. I don't trust you, Zeron. I don't trust you as far as I can throw you, and I probably can't throw you that far, so... Door is sealed and cannot be opened. Door will requires a key card. Can't use my lightsaber to just bust it down? Garvik!
Your luck is not if they happen to set there. You are the newcomer that lands in a battered ship. Yes. No friendly greetings are here for you.
Yeah, well, I don't trust you. My ship isn't battered.
I have insulted your woman. Your ship I haven't seen. But if it takes after you, it can't be in perfect condition. I am done being inconvenienced by you.
Wow! What a way to end a conversation. I am done being inconvenienced by you. Start using that in your daily vocabulary.
Another interruption. You must not have heard who I am. Waste another's time, not mine. Someone less important.
When can we kill him? The settler notices your lightsaber. When can we kill Garvik? Because I don't like him at all. Maybe that's where he's sleeping, though. Maybe that's where the Jedi is, in that private room. Or in this private room. There's a lot of private doors in here. I guess it's to explain why we can't access all of the rooms that used to be in the Matali room. In the Matali household.
Don't cause any more trouble for Dantooine. I've had enough of it for a lifetime.
I'll cause all the trouble in the world.
Please, come in. Welcome to Kunda. I am Administrator Tarina Adari. You're the owner of the ship that just landed?
It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Joe Mama.
Depending on your business here, the pleasure may be mutual. But you didn't answer my question. Is that ship yours?
That ship is one of the fastest in the galaxy.
No disrespect at all. It is in fact a remarkable vessel. And unless I'm much mistaken, that's the Ebon Hawk. That vessel has been on Dantooine before, during the war. That was a Jedi vessel.
Get to the point.
That the previous owner of that ship was a very influential Jedi. And Jedi are not as admired here.
Hi, Kyrie. You're back?
Right or
Just
wrong,
don't hit the camera
our
again.
settlers blame the Jedi and their hidden enclave for their suffering. I remember the old Jedi Masters and the considerable help they lent to Dantooine. I still maintain discreet connections with Jedi. I suppose your arrival here is no coincidence.
She just all but admitted that she did admit it, actually. I'm looking for Jedi. Could you tell me who you're talking about?
Let's just call him Frok. We've known each other for many years, and our continued friendship could create many problems in the current political climate. He came to Dantooine not too long ago. He was looking into something quite important. He's gone missing recently. Did he send for you in case something went wrong?
Persuade / lie. He sent for me. He said you'd fill me in on the situation when I
He knew the
arrived.
skills of a Jedi more than ever. He was helping investigate Asgul and his mercenaries, but he had his own errand to run in the Enclave. Jedi business of some sort. He went into the sub-level, which isn't without its dangers. But he hasn't returned.
What are the dangers of the
Many parts
sub-level?
of Dantooine, the sub-level of the Enclave has become infested with dangerous creatures. Large, vicious insects called Lagrex have made the sub-level their home. Several salvagers have reportedly been injured or killed by the Lagrex. I would expect a Jedi to fare better against the creatures than the salvagers. But Vrook has not returned in some time. I'm starting to fear the worst. Would you be willing to go to the ruins of the Enclave to look for him?
I could use some supplies to ward off the dangers of the ruins, or
From what
credits.
I know of your type, you have all of the equipment you need to deal with the sub-level. I do realize the Jedi Order disbanded, so you must find credits yourself, however. The sub-level is dangerous enough that the salvagers have not managed to properly search it. There are many artifacts of value. Normally, I ask for a percentage of all salvage. In your case, however, you can take whatever you find without the customary tithe.
Oh, thank you.
The militia transmit permissions to the Enclave security door. Go expecting danger, for you will most certainly find it there. Is there anything else I can assist you with?
What was Master Vrook doing
He
for
was
you?
investigating the mercenaries for us. We've been increasingly concerned about them. Their behavior has always been antagonistic, but recently they've been behaving differently. Vrook was investigating this when he disappeared. We were counting on any hard intelligence he could provide. Our other assets have been unavailable recently. If you find any information on the mercenaries during your stay on our planet, please report it to Zeron or myself.
Could you tell me anything
I
more?
believe I've told you everything I can. Please find and rescue Vrook.
Beirun believes that Zeron is up to
I have
something.
no doubt that Barun means well, but I have every confidence in Zeron. I would ask you to ignore anything Barun asked of you. He doesn't see the full scope.
What is going
I
on?
realize that I'm asking you for help, but you must also know that I am the head of this nominal government. It wouldn't be appropriate for me to divulge all information to you.
I have evidence that Zeron's actions are endangering
What have you
Kunda?
learned, Jedi?
Nothing, never mind.
I hope that you haven't run into any difficulties you couldn't deal with. Is there anything else I can assist you with?
Is there any work I
There
can
are
do here?
plenty of opportunities to assist people on Dantooine. Too many, I'm afraid. I would go to the militia headquarters and make your intentions known there. Besides that,
We've
just
already
this
done that.
and ask about it.
Do the people of Dantooine really hate the
Most people
Jedi?
in the galaxy, the distinction between Sith and Jedi is a blurry one, especially since most Sith were once Jedi. It is complicated by the fact that Malak and Revan were great heroes of the Republic and famed Jedi Knights. But a few years later, they were leading an armada which threatened everyone. And here on Dantooine, the Jedi Enclave provoked a brutal occupation by the Sith. It could have been far worse, but even now the damage has not been fully mended.
Can anything be done about it?
I don't think everyone hates Jedi. If just a few people changed their minds or spoke up, it could make a great deal of difference. I think that we need the help of the Jedi. If the Jedi's reputation isn't redeemed, the consequences could be quite regrettable. Until then, I would keep your identity secret.
I'll be going. Oh, wait. Did we ask this? What can you tell me about the people of Dantooine?
No. There are three groups of people on the planet right now. The settlers, salvagers, and the mercenaries.
I'd like to know about the
Dantooine is
settlers.
one of the younger worlds of the Republic. A couple of generations ago, this world was still untamed. We made great progress.
I mean, it's
In
still
no
pretty
small
untamed.
part Due to the Jedi. But recently, we have been losing ground. During the war, the most prominent settler families either fled or were executed by the Sith. Losing their resources and the Jedi was too great a loss. But now we are organizing and starting to truly work together. Once we achieve that, I am confident that Dantooine can be safe and prosperous again.
You don't seem convinced by that.
No, I suppose I'm not. We need the Republic and always have. We aren't self-sufficient yet and we need aid. The fate of the Telos project is intimately tied to our own. The most humanitarian elements of the Senate have put their careers at stake in the rebuilding of Telos. If those efforts succeed, their prominence will grow and further aid will be given freely. But if they fail, there are colder, more authoritative elements in the Senate that could come to power. They would think nothing of leaving the strategically unimportant worlds to their own devices. That would be a tragic day for Dantooine and many other worlds. The Republic is in flux. Its final shape is uncertain.
What are the salvagers doing on Dantooine?
They are a necessary inconvenience. Money has been a great concern to us, ever since the Sandrals and Matalays were removed during the Jedi Civil War. The agricultural exports we produced just cover basic maintenance. To
They were
expand
killed.
and prosper, we needed credits, so we had to exploit a valuable resource we had. The ruins of the Jedi Enclave. It was not a decision lightly made, and even then we couldn't do the work ourselves. Too dangerous, and every settler matters on our small world. So we opened the door to enterprising salvagers. The salvagers you see now are the last remnants of that force. The tithe we took from their claims sustains what semblance of government you see now.
What are you going to do when the ruins are
We
empty?
plan on using those credits to improve production and protect our world. We have enough to sustain ourselves until more prosperous times.
And you coexist happily with
We
them?
tolerate their presence because we must, and they generally follow our laws. But their time is almost over. The Jedi Enclave's sublevel is the only place left with reasonable salvage, and it has too many dangers for them. The salvagers aren't warriors. Generally, they are out-of-work miners or cast-offs from other worlds.
What, Kyrie? Why are you meowing? I'd like to know about the
Dantooine
settlers.
is one of the younger worlds of the Republic. A couple of generations.
We already heard about this.
But now we are organizing and starting to truly work together.
What about the mercenaries?
Mercenaries have been a problem for Dantooine since the end of the Mandalorian Wars. When the Jedi Enclave was here, they were firmly kept in check. But now, relations are uneasy between us. Their leader, Azkul, was a Sith trooper during the war, and I have no...
Ooh, that's a big problem. I also never knew that.
Tensions will grow. If you want to know more, I suggest you talk with Barun in the militia headquarters. He would have more details.
I've already talked to Frodo. Can we talk about something else? I'll be going now. Thank you, Tarina. Thank you, Adare. Got quite a bit of quests now. These ones that are labeled bonus missions, why are they specifically labeled as bonus missions versus other ones? Because you really don't have to do them? I'm sure the game told us in the prologue. Okay, so the first thing it wants us to do is to go to the Crystal Cave. That's over to that side. But what's over here? And unfortunately, we cannot access the ruins of the Starforge. I know everyone wanted to, but we can't. Kinrath! Of course! They did say it was swarming with Kinrath. And we'd get to just use our force jump everywhere. Are you guys having fun, Goto and HK? Murdering? I don't think the Kinrath carry anything. This is just for the experience, which we do need. We are far from max level. Our heal also gets rid of the poison, which is nice. Nope, the Kinrath do not have anything. That tree is very suspicious. Also, these trees are dummy thick. Like, why do they look like this? Okay, we're at the Enclave now.
Table, they gathered a group to go to the sub-level. They're probably all gonna get killed.
I did not remember that the Enclave was over
You a
here.
new salvager? Or one of those Kunda cantina rats coming here to complain?
I guess I am a salvager,
We don't
technically.
need another one. Look around this camp. We got the salvaging more than covered. I'm gonna give you some advice. Turn back. There's nothing you're gonna find.
Why are the trees so fat? Welcome in, Chris Longname. They're a dummy thick, like I said. Why don't you think I will find anything?
Because anything valuable in the ruins was carted away months ago. The only salvagers left are either desperate, ornery, or not right in the head. And while you look dirty enough to be here, I don't think you're any of those things. So go back to Kunda.
Surely there's something left.
The only thing left is the sub-level, and that's crawling with Legrex. And those things are smarter than half the salvagers here, though that don't take much. And don't be asking any pesky questions. You're new, and no one is gonna help you out.
And don't call me Shirley. Okay, I won't call you Shirley either. Jeez, why won't anyone help me?
Because there isn't enough salvage to share with the people already here. And a hungry newcomer is about as welcome as a diuretic hut.
Ew, that's disgusting. That's nasty. Why would you say that? What do you do around
I've been
here?
here the longest, and I'll be here last. I buy Jedi salvage from the ruins. Slow business now, but I get by.
Who do you sell it to?
Sometimes
People
I
like
sell
you.
to visitors like yourself. Besides,
That's what
when
she
you
said.
start in business.
Can I see what Jedi artifacts you have?
You should let me know you're a customer instead of letting me think you're some disease-ridden salvager. Let me show you what I got.
So are you disease-ridden? Is that a confession? She has a ton of stuff. Look at all these crystals. We can't afford them, though. We've got no credits. So we'll come back to Dorala. Hopefully nothing happens
A
to
visitor
her.
comes to our delightful salvager camp. We are honored. You come bringing your credits and curiosity?
Fortunate, this camp smells like the back end of a bantha.
This saddens me to hear. True, this camp isn't as opulent as you're used to with your off-world notions of comfort and decadence, but this is a place of people who toil. A question I pose to you, traveler. Do you wish to buy one of the most elusive of all Jedi artifacts? Powerful Jedi holocron.
How much do you want for it?
Shrewd question from a discerning mind. My price will be very low. You can sell it for thousands. I ask a mere 1,000 credits for this rare find. This is not a matter of negotiation. You should buy it quickly before others come.
Can I inspect the holocron? Maybe it's broken.
I assure you it isn't. I will show it to you presently. As you can see, it is in fine shape. A real bargain at a mere 1,000 credits.
That is a remarkable fake, but it's not even worth the time you've wasted describing it.
How did you know? I never unload this accursed thing. This isn't my fault. You can't blame me.
Actually, I can blame you. Violently.
I apologize immensely. Surely you recognize that attacking me here will pose problems. The militia and the salvagers will hunt you.
Give me the fake holocron now.
Will not. Very well, take it. Leave me to my poverty, my suffering.
Nice. Dark side points and the fake holocron. I don't know if we can use it for anything. Fake holocron. This would fool anybody except a Jedi or an expert. I don't know, maybe we'll use it later or something. Let's go back to killing the Kinran. I would say to killing the bugs, but I don't know if these are bugs or not. They look like big bugs, that's for sure. Okay, we'll upgrade his constitution. We'll upgrade his computer use, demolitions, and awareness. And then for Goto, we'll upgrade Goto's constitution and all of Goto's skills. So computer use, awareness, repair, and security. Let's keep going. I am pretty sure there's some lost Mandalorians up ahead. Okay. Kinrath, absolutely do not drop anything either. Yep, there are some Mandalorians. Near some mercenaries, too. Are they with the mercenaries?
You wandered into the wrong camp. You got the look of a warrior, and we got all the blasters we need. If you're looking for work, too, just take a trip spaceward. We don't need any more competition. Got it?
I can't just kill him? I heard you've been making trouble for the settlers.
What if we do? They're practically begging to be pushed around. You've seen them, right? They're weak.
Their skills may not lie solely in warfare. This isn't a failing.
They're flaming Jedi. I didn't just mean their weapons. I meant their character. They're very quick to blame everyone but themselves for their problems. So the galaxy has dealt them a bad hand. They should ante up and get back in the game. The administrator is different.
What do you think about
just another spaceport to me. We've been here too long for my tastes. And the settlers.
Why choose Dantooine as your base?
They have to live somewhere. Something those settlers don't seem to understand. That flaming administrator and her cat-hound Zeron can't keep their noses out of our business. There's a natural order to things that they just don't seem to get. They'll learn.
What are you planning to do?
Just make sure these settlers know their place. The Republic isn't going to send a single trainee to help this planet.
Well, I'm here, but that doesn't mean that they're gonna get help. What about the settlers?
It galls me to think we fought wars to protect Gizka like them. They don't do anything to help themselves, and they don't know how to take responsibility. They're on their own, and either they should start working and stop whining, or else they're in for a tough ride.
What do you think about the administrator?
Spirit, but she seems to focus most of her effort on trying to get us off this planet. Terena has to learn that we aren't moving.
Can we talk about something else?
Kill, and talking about Dantooine just irritates me.
Can you tell me about the mercenaries?
Most of us are veterans of the Jedi Civil War. Some even fought in the Mandalorian Wars. A lot of soldiers have been looking for a place in the galaxy. The really skilled usually wind up here.
Who's your leader?
A sentient by the name of Asgul.
A
he was
sentient?
a trooper from Malak during the Jedi Civil War. He knows how to wage war.
Why did you say it like that? Why did you say a sentient? Why haven't you been able to line up a
We
job?
had a contract with the Republic, doing some work in the Outer Rim. But they scaled back, and we were some of the casualties. Now,
oh, he got laid off.
I hear they have no credits.
So what do you do when you're between
We find
jobs?
ways to divert ourselves. A lot of us find odd jobs. There are many more mercs around than what you see on Dantooine. We're spread out.
Hey, layoffs happen to the best of us, man. Can we talk about something else? I don't like the way he says that. How he has time to kill. And no quests updated. That's nice. Eson.
Can I help you?
That's like Efok. What are a bunch of Mandalorians doing on Dantooine?
At least there's still people in the galaxy who know how value. It's not glamorous work, but a man has to eat, right?
I agree. You could join the Mandalorians on Duxon.
I've heard the rumors too. There's no way I'm gonna fight for some upstart warrior who styles himself as Mandalore. We didn't pick a new Mandalore when the last one was killed. Maybe we're better off without one.
I'll be going now. Are you gonna say that to Mandalore's face? Oh, we have to level up Mandalore, I guess. 1 in strength. We'll level up his awareness, and we have no more skills, so demolitions, which we had already done. He doesn't need Power Blast. That must have been one of the ones the game automatically gave him. We will give him improved power attack. Because his strength is so high. The game doesn't build him around being a blaster wielder, although I'm pretty sure the other game was like that as well. Where for some reason he gets feats that belong to a blaster user, but he himself is a sword wielder.
Into our camp, boys. Mandalorian self is coming with us. I am the new Mandalore. I have reclaimed Mandalore's helmet, lost after our defeat at Revan's hands. Assemble the rest of your clan. You will return to Duxton. We must come together as we were before and prepare to fight a new war. A war that will return us to glory. And if I take that helmet from you, guess that makes me the new Mandalore. I've always wanted to become that. I know all about your exploits, Mandalore. We have fallen far in the past years, but even still, I will not stand idly while a usurper claims to be my leader. It is unfortunate that you feel that way. Perhaps I'll be able to change your mind. We'll see about that.
Oh, we're fighting! We're fighting Isak. Just zap him with the Force Storm.
No, Mandalore, we will follow you. I have no desire to spill any more Mandalorian blood today. Gather your clan and return to Duxton. You have seen the last of your mercenary days. Yes, Mandalore.
Mandalore's like, I didn't give Isak about doing that. And Isak doesn't have anything? He doesn't drop anything? Okay, well thanks, Mandalore. Let's pull Goto back out. Oh, you have to hit start. I always do that. There we go. You're the only other person here with a name, Nalek.
Salvagers come to our camp. Vacate, Mudlicker. Don't make me tell you again.
Mudlicker? How dare you?
There's better sport than this one. I don't need help to take out a Mudlicker. Yeah, I'm talking to you.
Okay, let's kill him. You wanna fight me? You're as dumb as you look.
I'm a veteran of the Jedi Civil War. I fought dozens of battle-trained Republic soldiers. You're going to die.
I want to see what this does. Let's have some fun. Hand me your gun.
Here is my gun.
Your mind is beyond weak. Now let's
Give me
fight.
all the excuse I need, outsider. You're dead now.
You just gave me your gun, man. I don't know what you're planning on doing about that. So we'll queue up our moves. And then let's hit him. Nice. Dark side points gained. Don't mind if I do. Let's get him. He can... Okay, he pulled out a sword at least. And we one-hit KO'd him. No money? You only get money from him if you say, never speak to me again. Wow. We're getting pretty down there in the dark side now. Our party is starting to show inklings of the dark side. Visas is full dark side again. What'd you think about that, Dopak? I'm not talking to you, Goto.
I don't suppose you're here to hire us. It's been a long time.
Did you already forget about me? You already forgot who I was? You don't have object permanence? I didn't even disappear from your viewpoint, my guy. So let's head towards the Jedi Enclave. Let's also save. We haven't saved the whole stream so far. That could have been dangerous. I've never seen a tree that looks like the trees in this game, though. So if they're trying to make it look exotic, they're definitely doing a good job at that. You know, it's not in that bad of shape for sustaining an orbital bombardment, but... Geez, look at this place.
Who are we missing? We're one off.
We're missing Joran. I don't see Joran.
That runt of a cath hound, he's the one with the backpack. Did anybody grab anything from the room? Anybody? What do you want?
I want you out of my way, now.
He can start bossing us around. Watch yourself. We've been here a lot longer. Plenty of accidents happen to people that don't respect the rules.
You obviously have no idea who you are dealing
All I
with.
see is fresh meat for the Lagrex. Don't even think of threatening us. That's a battle you can't win.
You've tremendously overestimated your pathetic abilities. Wow, great vocabulary.
That's it. Attack.
Nice. Anything to drop. She did say no one picked anything up. But no credits? At least we got dark side points. Also, I see these cath hounds over here, so let's take them out. We're not getting that much range on the Force Storm here. I thought it would be able to pick up those three over there as well. Let's move more towards the center. There we go. Now it's hitting the other ones. Force Storm is one of the best abilities in this whole game. Okay, we can't go in this door. It says caved in door. It's completely caved in. This would have been the main entrance to the Jedi Temple in the first KOTOR, in the first Knights of the Old Republic. I remember HK droids attacking you here at some point, but maybe that's only if you don't go to Nar Shaddaa first. I don't know what quest we just cleared. I guess get into the Jedi Enclave. Ugh. The Lygrex are disgusting. Well, he obviously ate someone. Hopefully that's not Joran. I don't think it is. I'm stuck on the ramp. They also breathe fire, apparently?
Is someone out there? Anybody? Help! Lasers go everywhere! Help me! I'm trapped in here!
Are you Joran?
Yes, yes I am. I locked the door in here. I thought I was going to be Lagrec compost. Did you take care of him, stranger?
Could you open the door?
But if there's another one of those damn beasts out there, I'll stay put.
The Lagrex in this area are dead.
Fierce with a blaster, then. Give me a moment. I sort of jam the door a bit. Just don't leave.
Thanks for saving me. I thought those Lagrex had me for sure.
Saving you? How quaint. You have something I want.
I'm not giving you anything.
People think you're already dead. They're right.
Take belay.
And then hopefully we can get his modulator. We got a pure Birothus lens. Can we get Sulru's modulator? Influence gained Goto. Nice. And he had the evaporator modulator. 2 birds, 3 birds with the same stone just then. Joran, you could have slept in there if you wanted to, and you probably could have eaten that garbage. We should probably be using security on the locked doors. Because security gives you experience when you use it. A deadly Lygrek! Not very deadly. Also, we don't have good enough demolitions for that, I guess. Because our demolitions are only at 11 with buffs and stuff. HK-47, I guess, is our demolitions guy right now. Dead Salvager! We just picked up a dead Salvager? That's kind of nasty. I'm just carrying it. How am I carrying a corpse? How does any RPG character carry all of the stuff that they carry? But really, how am I carrying a corpse this time? Because there's so many enemies around here, I am going to cast... I didn't want to cast that. All of our buffs. Stuck door, so we have to use the lightsaber. We can't use security on a stuck door. And of course there's a mine there, not an enemy. Recover? Can we recover it? Yes, thank you. Yep, there are Lygrek in here. And look at the damage we can do now. Wow. That isn't even with all the buffs cast, because they wear off. I too also see red like this when I'm angry, when I activate Fury. Okay, a creepy room full of protocol droids. Reactivate the droid. Engage droid in meet and greet mode. Sweet, we're gonna get 420 points for every single droid that we reactivate. Nice! Go, my minions, go! Look at them go. It's beautiful. All of my droids. Okay, we're getting some useful stuff in here. And then they gave us access to a workbench, which we haven't had access to one in a little bit. Is this pure Birothus lens? No. Because that's negative blaster bolt deflection, which we don't want. Now can we use this quick zoning crystal? Since we're in the dark side? Will it let us? Yes, it's still equipped. Good. We'll give it that one. And then, I don't like the Mandalorian ones, because they negate some of your defense. And we can't make anything we don't already have. We could use our components to make stuff that we could sell, though. Hold on. Because we don't need all these components. So we could make some parts. We do need parts. Parts are always good. We always need computer spikes. And then... I guess let's make a bunch of vibro swords so we can sell them for credits. Maybe Adam Lark will appreciate that we got a bunch of vibro swords for him or something. Access work log. View the pending work log. All of those droids needed maintenance, so I guess good thing we performed it. Uh-oh. They might explode, I think. View prior work logs. Computer failed. I don't think they've had any work done to them at all. Camera offline. That's not good. And there's all the droids. What are they doing? They're dancing. Look at them. It's like a synchronized dance routine. And then that one looks like it's actively working on the power conduit. Beautiful. Are they fighting? Or are they blowing up on them? I wouldn't be surprised if it's either. Okay, we got all of our buffs on. Let's go. One of the protocol droids. It's busy. What's his program task? To kill all the Lygrek? Because that's what it's doing right now. This is why I love Force Storm. It's just so good at clearing out these big groups. Okay, we didn't really jump to that one, but we still hit him. Okay, let's go back to this door. We were about to go in here. There, worked the second time. Second time's the charm. I'm gonna save. I have a memory of blowing myself up on this terminal. Fix the computer terminal. Access work log. Data corrupted. Access system commands. Disconnected from children. Disconnected from children. I used to overload terminals all the time as a kid. It just kills you. But I liked the idea of blowing up all of the terminals that I'd leave behind. I think you can also set delays. Just gotta level up from opening a locker. You ever level up from just opening something? Me too. I guess let's level our demolitions up, so we don't have to always switch to someone either. Let's get superior weapon focus lightsaber. Improved fury, nice. I don't know if we necessarily needed that. Dominate mind, yes please. This one's a stuck door, so we have to use our lightsaber. Okay, let's go in here. Oh wait, this one says security door. We put our lightsaber in it for a second, and then we pulled it out, and we were like, no, let's try to use the security. There we go. Third time's the charm. So this here is one of the party members that you can pick up if you are a female Jedi Exile, but we're playing as one of the males. Who are you?
I am an historian and scientist working for the Republic, although I'm certain my contemporaries would judge me more a historian than scientist.
What are you doing here?
Like you, I was looking for some trace of the Jedi. I'd heard mention that one of the Jedi Masters had gone there, but I found no trace of them.
That's not the only reason.
Was the ruins of the Jedi Enclave. And once I arrived, I thought it was necessary to stay, to protect what was left.
Left?
Much had been taken from the Enclave, both by raiders and others. I wished to preserve what I could.
What others?
Many artifacts were taken from the Enclave, but these thefts, they had to have been done by someone who knew the Enclave well. I suspect the Jedi themselves took the holocrons and records, but I do not know why.
That was Atris. We know who did that. You mentioned holocrons?
Someone's been taking holocrons from sites across the galaxy. It's almost as if someone does not want their knowledge used to find the Jedi. The situation on Dantooine is echoed in other places in the galaxy. Raiders, smugglers, all seek to plunder what remains of the Jedi, and even the Sith. More so than the Jedi themselves, I fear the loss of their history.
Why is that?
Much has been forgotten in recent wars, and I fear that greater troubles shall stem from that loss of knowledge in the future. The destruction of the Academy on Ossus near the Kron Drift in the Sith War, the teachings of Master Arca, the adventures of Jolee Bindo on the Rimward missions. All of these things are in danger of being lost forever. What else would you like to know?
Jolee Bindo being mentioned as peak. I love Jolee. Do you know what happened to the Jedi?
It is something of a mystery why they would exile themselves as they have. It is not the way of the Jedi to vanish in such a way, especially when the Republic is in need of them. I fear that there is something else at work, something that we cannot see. Then again, perhaps the Jedi are hiding simply because so many people hate them these days.
Why do you think people hate the Jedi?
It is difficult sometimes for the Jedi to see such things, since much of it is rooted in human nature, and the Jedi are often removed from events of daily life, insulated. But the reason the Jedi Civil War was named such was because few in the galaxy can recognize the difference between the Sith and the Jedi. To them, they are both Jedi, with different philosophies.
What a great reason for them to call it the Jedi Civil War then, because I actually didn't realize that. I thought it was because Revan split off. Do you hate the Jedi?
No. I do not hate them. They only raise questions without answers. Jedi are not supposed to be like the rest of us. They are supposed to see a higher purpose in all things. And they are supposed to train students responsibly and well, so mistakes of the past are not repeated. Yet all I saw was ignorance and arrogance, and what those seeds created in the Republic. It is difficult to follow the Jedi Code when so few others have. But you know this.
What do you mean?
Many Jedi defied the Order during the Mandalorian Wars, and it paved the way for the Jedi Civil War.
Do you blame the Jedi who turned or the Council?
There is no blame. All must accept.
Accountability, I love that.
At its core, one must wonder if it was the failure of the Jedi teachings or the teachers themselves. Many of the Jedi Council trained Exar Kun, Ulik, Revan, and Malak. How could they not see the danger they posed? And if they could not, perhaps there was some essential part of their teachings that was flawed. Something beyond the Jedi code that they were missing.
Revan and Malak would have received the same training as I
I'm
did.
not certain you understand what happened with Revan. Do you wish me to explain?
Go on.
Revan was captured in the middle of a Jedi civil war, due in no small part to his apprentice Malak, who turned on him. Revan was brought
That is why it's
to
called the Jedi Civil War, though.
You must understand that the situation was desperate, and the Jedi
It's a
needed
double
to
entendre.
amass the forces
It's got
arrayed
two
against
meanings.
them. As I understand it, they were able to convince Revan to have a change of heart, but it was only for a time. Revan helped the Republic defeat Malak. I suspect it was out of revenge.
Do you know who trained
Revan
Revan?
had many masters. Zar, Dorak, Master K before K left for the wars.
R and K taught
Towards the end of
Revan?
his training, he sought out many to learn techniques. It is said that he returned to his first master at the end of his training in order to learn how he might best leave the Order.
Kreia is hinted at having a different name that isn't Kreia, that isn't Darth Treya. R and K, you can form Kreia, not spelt correctly, but still. And it's kind of a mix of Treya and R and K. And Kreia has white hair, similar to the handmaiden Brianna, who is R and K's daughter. Is Kreia R and K? I want to talk about something else. Is Kreia R and K? Has anyone ever posed this question? Oh, other people have theorized this on Reddit. Oh, what a rabbit hole to dive down. Why do you work for the
Trying
Republic?
to save the Republic, Dantooine and the Jedi Order are instrumental to that effort. Despite the troubles of the Jedi Civil War, there are those among the Republic who still favor the Jedi and wish them to return. And there are admirals within the fleet who recognize that the Jedi must be found if the Republic is to hold together. Yet as long as Onderon...
Put that on the KOTOR 2 iceberg, by the way. Kreia is R and
That is
K.
all that matters.
Why Talos and Onderon?
The Republic is fragile right now. Telos is important because its success will determine whether or not the other dead worlds receive the same reconstruction efforts. If Telos is rebuilt and made habitable again, it will affect a string of worlds along the rim.
And Onderon?
Onderon, strangely enough, was unaffected by the Jedi Civil War. It's almost as if Revan didn't want to attack it. Its resources and position on the rim make it a vital supply line and guard post against outer rim attacks. Also, it's the only world in the Republic still capable of seeding ecosystems into other dead worlds. Onderon's wildlife is some of the most aggressive in the known galaxy. Merely placing some of those beasts on target worlds will guarantee their habitation for years to come.
Yeah, but that's invasive species. Why are the Jedi Order important? I guess that's also grammatically correct, but it doesn't sound
The
right.
Jedi are a symbol. As much damage as their reputation took during the Sith War and the Jedi Civil War, there are still many who they serve as an example. Plus, there have been times in the past where a single Jedi has been enough to change the face of a world, or a galaxy. I suppose I still believe that might be possible. Despite the betrayal of many of the Jedi against the Republic, I must concede that as figureheads, they do serve a vital role.
I want to talk
What
about
else would you
something
like to
else.
know?
Tell me about the
I
Republic.
do not know if you are aware of how fragile the Republic is at the moment. Its influence is stretched thin. It grows weaker with time.
What happened?
The Jedi Civil War brought much suffering to the galaxy. and the forces that Malak and Revan amassed against us seemed limitless. Many worlds were destroyed, trade routes disrupted, and the Republic fleet was almost decimated. While it is said that Revan and several Republic heroes and Jedi defeated Malak, in many ways Malak had already won.
What do you mean?
The war was costly, and it shattered the Republic. In time, the Republic might recover, but if a threat strikes now, if certain key worlds are not held, then the Republic will collapse. What else would you like to know?
You look familiar.
I imagine in your travels of the galaxy, you've seen many people. Faces tend to blur together after a time. What else would you like to know?
I'll be going now.
Before you go, I had a question for you. You came to Dantooine in search of Jedi. Why?
Because they need to answer for what they did to me.
What answers do you seek? It has been my experience that Jedi rarely answer such questions, or instead indulge in half-truths.
Yeah, from a certain point of view. Yeah, I know. I need to know why they sentenced me to exile.
Exactly. It is strange they would sentence you and not speak honestly of your crime.
They claimed it was because I went to the Mandalorian Wars, but something has emerged that has changed my mind.
It's not the Jedi way to lie. Well, no, that is not true. There are times when truth is concealed, if they think a greater good can be achieved. But when such things are done, it is always done with the intention that the person they withheld truth from cannot be trusted with that knowledge, that it will bring harm upon themselves and others.
Well, lying is lying, even from a certain point of view. We have to say that.
Perhaps there was some greater danger in you knowing the reason than in the reason itself. Strange. Mysterious are the ways of the Jedi.
It's like
Sometimes
poetry,
they
it
see
rhymes.
things the rest of us do not. Other times, such sight brings arrogance and a fall. I will return to Kunda now and await the next transport. You may find me there if you have more questions.
Okay. You didn't leave. I wasn't expecting to find anyone else here
I'm
alive.
a historian and scientist.
We already
working for
talked to you
Republic.
about all this. Did
Although
the
I'm
conversation
certain my
loop?
contemporaries would judge me more a historian than scientist.
What are you doing
Like
here?
you, I was looking for some trace of the Jedi. I had heard mention that one of the Jedi Masters had gone there, but I found no trace of them.
Yeah, we already talked to
Before
you.
you go, I will return to Kunda now and await the next transport. You may find me there if you have more questions.
Weird how you can restart your dialogue loop there. He must have killed these mercenaries. They were killed by a lightsaber. And you were in a room with dead bodies and you didn't care, disciple? You're also just standing there. Askul's orders. Okay, well, now we do know it was Askul. But seriously, it doesn't bother you? Me call Michael? We don't know that, but I'll tell everyone. His name is Michael. His name is actually Michael, though. He'll reveal that later in the game if you chose the female Jedi Exile. But alas, we are the male. But alas, earwax, we are the male. I wonder if our demolitions will be high enough now to use the mine. Can we recover them? Yes, we can. Nice. Now we don't have to switch. We could be doing this thing solo. HK-47 and Goto are just here for the influence. They're just here to see us kill people. Access work log. View the pending work log. I think he got stuck in the storage room. View prior work logs. Computer non-responsive. Of course. Return to main. Open storage room door. It's not responsive. He's stuck in there. Guaranteed. We've already looked at all those cameras. I think we have to overload the terminal. Let's save, just in case we mess it up. But I'm pretty sure we have to overload the terminal to open this door. Maybe this is the room I died in as a kid. Not that other room. Specify time. 10 seconds? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. That wasn't 10 seconds. Maybe it was. Well, we already blew it up, and I think that opened the door. It did open the door. Yep. There's the body. He died in here. The head technician died in here. No one has come for me. It's been a couple of weeks. He ate all the food. I'm running out of food. Uh-oh. You could have eaten the credits. Or the life support pack. The rocket you probably couldn't have eaten. Or the parts or the skill package. Chemicals? You didn't use the chemicals? Dude, if I was locked in here, the chemicals would have been gone already. I wouldn't even need to know that I was locked in here. I would have just used all the chemicals. I love me some chemicals. I think we're almost done exploring the Enclave. There's another salvager corpse. You found a will on this one. Tamper with the will, of course. Always change the will. If your family dies and they don't leave you things, just change the will. Write it in crayon too, so it's very obvious. Kyrie has informed me to say that that was a joke for all legal purposes. Kyrie is our legal team, and she has informed me to say that that was a joke. She also advised me to say that we are not giving out any legal advice on anything to do. We never do. You are your own people. Thank you, Kyrie. You're always so protective and caring. That's why you get your treats at the end of streams. When we one day invest in a Kyrie cam, which as I have said in previous streams, we probably will, as we used to have one, then you guys will be able to see her get the treats at the end of streams. But for now, you cannot. Someone died in here. A couple of people died in here. Wonder if they ate each other. Find 3 skeletons in a room. You gotta wonder. Did any of them try to eat each other? 4 skeletons in a room. And one of them was clawing at the door. So that must have been like his dying gasps. I bet the 2 of them fought at the end, and then they mortally wounded one of them, and then the other one was killed by the mortally wounded one. And that's why he was clawing at the door. Oh, it's Jervin!
Stories and artifacts in your possession. This is fortuitous for myself and associates. For now, not only do I get rich salvage, but an even richer bounty. Do not be making this difficult. Your death can be quite painless.
I'm afraid your death won't be.
So, this is your threat? Is terror what I'm supposed to feel? We know a thing about Jedi and their ways.
Actually, yes.
Now, Jedi, we shall fight.
Okay, I don't think it's gonna be much of a fight, dude. Not when I have improved fury now. Go get him. Go get him, boys. I'm still casting my buffs, Jerovic, and you're almost dead. I didn't even get to hit him. There we go, I got one hit in. It takes too long to cast all your buffs. Dominator gauntlets. Ooh, the Achani accuracy gloves are pretty good. Dominator gauntlets give +5 strength. That's also very good. So that raises our damage up to 40, 42, 21, 33. 24. Oh, so the Dominator gauntlets are much better. We might as well add that skills package, or the skills implant, rather. We're definitely going to add that. +2 to all of our skills, just cuz. Why not? Okay, nothing better than the combat sensor that we have. Still one room back here, it looks like. Whoop. You gotta come to me, guy. I can't go through those mines. I need to clear them out. I could, but I want to get the experience. Now the mines are extra easy thanks to our skills implant. That's what Elon Musk wants the Neuralink to be like a skills implant. But no, thank you. I do not want a computer attached to my brain like that. Okay, there's nothing in that room. Ceremonial bowcaster? Why is that here? I guess for Wookiee Jedi when they become of age or something? I don't know why else there would be a ceremonial bowcaster. Okay, sweet. So we fully explored the Enclave now. This person died just in the sunlight. Looks kind of like a fairy fountain there, to be honest. Let's save, just in case. Just in case anything happens. And then let's head outside. I wonder if HK droids will be here. No, so that must only happen if you come here first or something. But this is going to be where we end tonight's stream. I believe tomorrow I will be streaming at the same time at 7 p.m. And that should be around when we start streaming. From now on, I feel like this was a good starting time today for me, for my new schedule. So, hope you also enjoyed it. Yo, Mac, you're tuning in at the very end here. We're just wrapping up. like I said, we're gonna be streaming, like I said, starting at 7 p.m. I'm pretty sure from now on. So be looking forward to that, I guess. I know I am. I will see you all tomorrow night at 7 p.m. if you can make it. I hope you can. If not, I'll still be there. Chris, I hope you have a great night too. Mac, I hope you have a good night. Thank you for tuning in right at the end here. It's okay. I hope you have a good night. Everyone else, I also hope you all have a good night. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. Bye-bye.